I am the proud mother of two identical twin boys, Mr. Aizen Lee and Mr. Enzo Gray. Since becoming a mom, I have just lost all self-control when it comes to buying the boys toys or clothing. I just want to give them the world, but I also don't have money. I had recently been looking at this online shop called Lapa. It is an online kids clothing shop and it is originally from China. So you know, their clothes are super inexpensive and I was like, this is what I need. This is what I need in my life. And I guess my FBI agent was working overtime, just giving out my information, because the company ended up contacting me and offered to send me a few key pieces for my boys. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna unbox and show you what they look like, if they're worth it. I told them that I would give them my honest review because we ain't got no fakers here, only truthers. I'm very pumped to open this package. I have not done so yet. So I opened it, but I haven't looked at the stuff inside yet. For the price of the clothing, the packaging is pretty dang cute, and from what I could tell, each package, like each clothing item, is wrapped individually, which is such a nice touch. So I obviously can't have the boys try these on before I wash them, so I'm gonna record this part, but then I'm gonna input clips of the boys trying them on after I wash them. The first item is this sweet pair of overalls. I definitely see just overalls being like an iconic fall look, and I can picture like the boys being in like a pumpkin patch and like, I don't know, like, you know, being all cute with their little overalls. So that's why I chose them. And I sized up on everything here. So the boys are currently 10 months old, but I just got 12 to 18 months. Always check the sizing on the website. These overalls are so cute. They may look a little big on camera, but I'm also the size of a toddler. They feel really nice. Like, they're light enough where you could wear them like with a short sleeve or even a long sleeve underneath. They're a good length. I really am pumped that they also have like the double buttons, which are a must for a growing baby. I feel like these are gonna fit the boys right now. So definitely maybe sizing up is not a bad option. And they also have the buttons down here, which is also a must have for changing diapers. And the buttons are pretty sturdy, so okay, got a little spook there, but they work perfectly. I am really excited to see them on, so let's show you that. You guys get to see it before me. So this is what the boys look like. They look so cute. Yes. I used the second button, so there's still another button with this so they can grow into that. I love that they had the buttons on the bottom, which is, it just makes changing them a lot easier. Definitely 10 out of 10 stars for this one. Next up, we have a little set, and I'm obsessed with this color, especially for fall. And I have seen like shops charge like triple the price for this same kind of like outfit. So let's check out this quality. Like I mentioned, it's a little set, and the pants have an elastic band on the waist, this little string thing. I'm not really a fan of these little strings normally because the boys just like to shove everything in their mouth. Boys will be boys, won't they? This once again is 12 to 18 months. I love the white trim on both the pants and the sweater. And the sweater is also quite elastic as well. I like the texture. I'm excited to see how they end up after we wash them. I wonder if this fabric is gonna shrink. So you guys once again get to see it before me, but tell me how it goes. So the color is the same after the wash, so I'm really digging that. It didn't shrink, which is always a plus. The fabric is super soft still, so right, babushkish? You're like, yep. Now we have this little blue romper with a striped t-shirt. I love sets like this because you can alternate the top too. So like I could wear this, but the bottoms like this, so they're like this, and they have two straps that button to the pants right here, and I'm so sorry, but there is no buttonholes here. All right, this one does have a buttonhole. This is suspicious. This is some suspicious activity going on here. It appears that this one has buttonholes, as you could tell, but this one appears to be missing the buttonholes. I mean, for the price, like this set was $13. I'm not that mad, but if this is like the only thing you got, you'd be pretty upset. So I thankfully have a sewing machine because I'm a multi-talented girl, so I'm gonna make buttonholes on this after I wash it. Other than that, I really like the muslin fabric for the bottom and then like the actual t-shirt fabric for the top. I just think it's a nice touch to like switch the fabrics up. I like the color, and now you shall see what it looks like on my boys. So this one definitely runs small. It's a really cute design, but it's just not fitting for the boys. One of them didn't come with holes. And this one, Aizen just looks like a big, super strong baby on it. Maybe we can like utilize it for like a Halloween costume, but I just don't think that this one is a good one for them. Next up, we have a baby ribbed button down. And like I mentioned, all these sizes are from 12 to 18 months for the most part. I like this once again because it's a set. I love sets. I think they just look so cute for the boys. So this long sleeve onesie has the 2 buttons on the front, and there are 2 buttons there, which is always a good sign. We have the buttons on the bottom. I want to test those out for you. And yeah, they seem to work and they're pretty strong. So that's always a good sign. So this is a set, so it did come with the adorable matching pants. All one color, and it also has like the strings here, but it doesn't really tighten on anything. This is like the same good rib material. I like this elastic, maybe even better than the other pants that had that same elastic. And yeah, pretty excited. Once again, 12 to 18 months. This one is definitely one of my favorites. I love the neutral color, and I love how stretchy the fabric is. It didn't shrink in the wash, which is always good, and I definitely feel like all of these run small, so sizing up is always a good choice. So this is the other item. Eepsh, boopsh. This was $13.99 on the site. I really like the color. I feel like this one might be a little bit bigger than the other ones, but it's the same size. And it has a little pocket in the front, which I'm really digging. The stitching seems good. It's elastic, the little white trim on the sleeves. I really like this, and I think the boys are really gonna rock it. Oh, the buttons are different than the other ones. These are plastic snaps rather than metal snaps. I'm not really a fan of like plastic snaps like on a general basis, but for the price, once again, this is like a really, really good buy. I really like that, and we've got 2 for each boy. We get 1. I cannot say enough good things about this one piece. The boys wore it all day today. They were kept warm and comfortable while still looking so dang cute. It didn't shrink, but once again, I believe sizing up is definitely a must. And last, we have some, I wanted some Christmas color ones. Don't judge me. So this set has a little bit of green in it, which I'm really liking. I think it's very fall. It has the long sleeve, ribbed material as well, very elastic. Excited to see how it does after the wash. And then of course it has the nice big elastic on the waist here for the pants, and then the nice detail of the, I want to call it not white, beige colored trim on the legs too. This really looks like a good holiday look, which I'm always down for. I love the holiday season, so this is the last set that we got. On camera, this set looks a little bit more yellow than green, but in person, it is just the right amount of green. Perfect for the holiday season. And I also saw on their site that they have a whole family sets of holiday attire, and I am so very tempted to just give it a go and buy it for our family Christmas photo. And that is the final piece. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to comment like video ideas you have below. You guys are great. The boys are so happy. He said it, not me.